I have been a kayaker for about 20 years, and you get images pop in your head, but I just had this image of how somebody could get back in my kayak if they did not have the use of their legs. To get into a non-adaptive boat, a sea kayak, when you flip, you right your boat, you need to put your paddle on the back of your boat. You usually have a paddle float or some flotation device that you have to stick on the end of your paddle. To get back in your boat, you actually have to hoist your body using your legs and your upper body strength to get your trunk on the back of the boat. It's a very strenuous, exhausting task. With the system that I developed, it's basically an adaptive kayak designed for somebody with a challenge, but not limited to. Meaning that it is made for somebody with a challenge, but the applications for this system are literally endless. Basically the same when you're paddling and you flip over in a Freedom kayak. You simply upright the boat, and with Freedom's retractable sponsons, you simply pull out one or two of the sponsons depending on your level of experience of re-entry at that point, and it simply mimics getting back into a wheelchair. Instead of going forward to re-enter your boat like let's say a traditional method, this method your back is to the boat and you hoist yourself into the boat that way. It's extremely easy. When both of the sponsons are deployed, the boat is extremely stable. I can actually, as a 6'2", 260-pound person, can stand up in the Freedom kayak. It's very quick. It's very easy. It's non-strenuous, non-exhausting method of re-entering your kayak.
I've always lived by the water, and I've always admired those kayakers going by. I always wanted to be in one, but I never thought I could. So when I was in that thing, it just felt so nice to be able to enjoy the water like everybody else can. To be out there and to know that you're safe, you can feel safe, and you don't have to worry about falling over and not getting back in.
I've been a kayak instructor for several years, and doing a self-entry is, even with practice, is difficult. And I found that by getting into the boat with the Freedom method, it took 30 seconds and it was easy.
It's not just about your physical ability to get out. I mean, I think having something like that where you can be out in nature again and, experience things that you maybe had done prior to this, I just think, it really impacts how your whole emotional state is, and, just how you view life in general. And you can, I really think it makes a huge positive impact on people to be able to get out and do things independently and look like everyone else. I mean, it's really important.
We had a guy here that was a Coast Guard guy, his own kayak. He tipped over on his own kayak, and it took him about 5 minutes to get into his kayak. And he was all out of breath. This is a guy that jumps out of helicopters to save people, so he's got to be in shape. And then here I am, flip over in this thing. I'm in the boat in half the time that he is, and I have no sweat on me. I mean, I'm not exhausted. And what I'm trying to say is this can be for anybody.
My first encouragement would be come in the water and try it and be so pleasantly surprised, because it is a boat for everyone.